top, Ethan White wide open for three. Right between the eyes from downtown. Spins back around, gives to a cut to De Silva down the lane. Left-handed layup is up and good. Nice cut that time by Tracy to push the ball up court. All the way to the rim goes Hairborn, scoop it up the window. Oh, what a shot by KJ. KJ open for three. Right between the eyes from downtown.
Well, there's some highlights from the Colorado Buffaloes. They knocked off number 24 Texas A&M down at the Myrtle Beach Invitational, back in the Stampede. Voice of the bus, Mark Johnson. Point guard KJ Simpson joining us. We'll go back and talk about that one. Then we'll talk about the Boise game. Yeah. But nice bounce back for Colorado against number 24 Texas A&M. You guys came out and were very sharp early, weren't you?
Yeah. I mean, we tend to have good bounce back games. I feel like our level of focus is just a lot better compared to, after a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game for sure, you could see the ball was shared. We all played defense. We rebounded the ball well.
He had a huge game, by the way, 30 points in that contest. Watching you in that game and doing the broadcast, you've always been aggressive on the court. This one you kind of seem to get a lot of second-level plays, if you will, where it came back to you, where you're kind of letting the game flow, help you out in that ball game, correct?
Yeah, because I noticed from the first game that, how they were kind of guarding me. Mm-hmm. They were trying to speed me up and everything. So I just wanted to let the game, come to not only myself, but the rest of the team. Yeah. And I just got, open shots.
You've always been an aggressive offensive player to begin with. Mm-hmm. When you play point guard, you've got to get other guys involved as well. How do you balance that?
It's just work, film. Repetitions and stuff like that, and then you have to also just read the game, read what the defense is giving you. If the defense is giving me an opportunity to score, then take it, and notice when guys are hot, notice when I need to hit them, stuff like that.
I don't remember I asked you, who do you pattern your game after? Who's someone you looked up to growing up, and you say, that's the kind of player I want to be?
I say like everything in terms of like mentality and like the way I approach the game, probably my dad, but right now probably like Ja Morant.
Okay.
I noticed, watched him a lot. Yeah, noticed him when he was at Murray State and then just kept going.
Yeah. Who's better right now in a one-on-one? You or your dad?
Oh, me.
Well, he's old, right?
Yeah, I'm getting that. That's me.
That was a silly question I asked him, wasn't it? Hey, after that victory over number 24 Texas A&M down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we heard from head coach Tad Boyle.
Powered by Ford. Cars, trucks, and SUVs built for America. Built Ford proud.
You guys were great at sharing the ball. I don't know how many assists we had. 22 assists, that's a team high. Guys, when we share the ball and make plays for each other, we got a chance to be really good. We handled pressure a little bit better tonight, than we did yesterday.
When you bounce back, that shows a lot about your character, okay?
I'm tired of bouncing back. Yeah, I want to move forward.
Let's be consistent.
Move forward. Screw bouncing back. You got to understand that every time we step on the floor, we have an opportunity to, number one, improve this time of year, but also, gain a little bit of respect. And you don't gain respect when you're up and you're down and you don't. You gain respect by taking care of your business every single time you step on the floor. So we got to take care of business, whoever it is. So everybody got that? Okay?
There's the head coach of the Buffaloes in the locker room down in Myrtle Beach in Conway, South Carolina, as the Buffaloes knocked off number 24 Texas A&M. We continue with KJ Simpson. Then comes Boise State. You said something in the previous time we were chatting about bouncing back well. How does this team learn not to bounce back, but stay consistent from game to game?
Exactly. I mean, that's really our biggest thing that we're trying to focus on. I mean, we tend to do good, after a loss in terms of not getting back-to-back losses, but we need to just keep winning. Maintain that same play that we, do against those ranked opponents that we go against, and we get those wins.
That's the key for a very good basketball team, right?
Exactly.
Understanding, and Colorado's a very talented team. Make no mistake about it. This team's going to make a lot of noise this season. But that's the key where the team learns to play, to be the hunted every game, and understand we're going to play at a high level and make them play our game. Is that what you guys are?
Yeah, exactly. Just being consistent. Not rising to the level of expectation because of a team. Going into every game, it's looking at the opponent the same, and just staying consistent for sure.
When you look at some of the leaders on this team, yourself and Tristan and guys like that, you've been talking about this the last few days?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, me and Tristan have been talking a lot. Been making sure that all the guys, we're all together. We don't, hang our heads. It's still the beginning of the season. Still a lot of games left to play. But yeah, me and Tristan, we're looking, to lead this team, and we're kind of been in a similar situation last year. Yeah. So now we understand what this team needs, and that's why this week of practice is going to be really important.
You know, that's the Buffs get back now. They've had that long road trip, which was taxing on this team. Now they get home for a few days before they've got their next ball game coming up on Sunday. It's good to get back in practice court, isn't it? Though?
Yeah, it felt weird a little bit coming in here right now. I'm not gonna lie.
How was that long trip for you guys? How'd you make it through that?
You know, before I left, I said, you know, it was going to be up and down, and it surely was. We learned a lot about ourselves, but I feel like there's a lot of positive that we could take away for sure.
Buffs have got Yale coming to town. It's going to be a big game for Jalen, isn't it?
Yeah,
Seeing his old fellas?
Yeah.
Hey, keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you.
All right, there's our point guard for the Colorado Buffaloes, KJ Simpson, as the Buffs look forward to that ball game against the Bulldogs on Sunday here at the Event Center. Coming up next in the Stampede, we're going to talk with the head coach, Tad Boyle.